Hey y'all, what's good? Open book, man. I just wanted to come in and talk to y'all, man. I don't know. I just want to vent, For some reason, I love just talking to the camera. Like, even if nobody listening or one person listening, I just love talking to the camera. I don't know why. Like, I'm obsessed with talking to the camera about what I feel, But, I don't even know why I'm gonna name this title. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But before we start, bro, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I do have a main channel. If y'all want to go show that channel some love, the link will be in the description. But to be honest, y'all, like, where do I start, bro? Like, I don't even know. It's just like me thinking to myself, like, people really change how they do stuff, and it's like, I hate that, bro. Like, I hate a person that's not consistent, because one minute you may get this and one minute you may get that, There was a girl, like, I used to talk to, like, she made me feel a certain type of way in the beginning, doing certain things. And I felt love, I felt like she cared, But, eventually, months after, things had changed. She's not doing the same things that she used to do, And it's like, I don't know where I'm going wrong because I'm still the same person every time, I'm this honest person. And especially now, like, I have grown so much where it's like, I always been understanding. Like, I'm always a listening ear, bro. I feel like I've been more, like, too focused on giving my advice to people instead of just fully just listening and just being an ear and that's it. Because sometimes people don't want a person that gives them advice about things. Me, when I give advice, I do it because I want to help, And I'm not saying that my advice is the best advice, That's not what I'm saying. But, like, I totally gonna give you advice, But if you look at it and you realize, like, yo, that might be some good advice, take it and run with it, If not, then don't use it. Like, I'm never forcing someone to take my advice and just run with it. Because what may work for me may not work for you. And that's totally understandable, I always just like to be so helpful. Like, nice, good-hearted, person, solid. I try to be all that, And sometimes even doing all that, still won't be enough for certain girls. And at one point in time, I felt like I wasn't enough, Because it's like, I'm doing all this stuff, but why am I not enough? And over the time, I realized, like, it was things that I needed to change about myself, but also stuff that I was doing wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you meet one girl and, like, everything that you do bother her or everything you do seems wrong to her, But you meet another girl and the other girl tell you, what's wrong with that? Me, I'm asking the same thing. Because me, when you make it look like, this is what's wrong with me, you know what I'm saying? It made me look at myself crazy, like, because it's like, I'm never going to look at it like, you. I'm never pointing a finger at someone else. I'm always looking at myself. When someone continue to make me feel like this, I'm looking at myself like, where's I'm going wrong? Like, what is it? Like, what about me that I don't see? Like, I always ask myself that. I never question other people. I never point a finger at other people. I always blame myself. And I don't think people understand that. Like, when you put me in a place and I'm not wrong, but you make me feel like that and realize that actually it wasn't me, it was you, and never come back and apologize or own up to what you did or said, I'm still beating myself up, bro. And I tend to beat myself up about stuff when I know what I know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, one girl make you feel this type of way, make you think that everything you do is wrong, but you'll meet another girl and look at that stuff and like, what? That really was a problem? Me, I'm asking the same thing. I thought girls want someone that make them feel good, make them feel beautiful. But, you know, and that's just an example. That's not truly what I'm comparing to, like, you know, the girl and the other girl, or what she noticed that I said to her, like, you know, and she noticed that it wasn't an issue. That was just an example, you know. But sometimes I just don't know. Like, I beat myself up because I feel like I know I'm a good-hearted person. I'm so solid. Like, literally, we don't have to talk, but if I fuck with you, bro, like, if I really fuck with you, nobody can disrespect you at all. I don't care if we talking or not. I would never let someone disrespect you. You know, that's how solid I'm. Okay, that's one thing about me, right? I have a good heart. I love to see other people happy. So what I do is, I love to spend money on people around me that I care about. I love to. I love for them to get this done or get this and feel beautiful and feel good about themselves. I love doing that. I love to see people happy. Doing stuff for other people make me happy. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, that's another thing about me. One thing that I can say that I feel like is I may need to work on, or maybe toxic, is when I get in my feelings. Like, when I feel some type of way about something and I feel like a person not trying to understand me, I tend to push myself away and I tend to act a little weird, you know. And I feel like when I do that, it's very noticeable. But, like, it's like, I'm talking to you, you don't understand, you're not trying to understand. Then it's like, what do I do from that but fall back? So I get in my feelings, I feel some type of way, and I start moving a certain way. And I don't know if that, like, I don't know, I do that, and I tend to do that, and I hate that. Me, personally, I'm the type of person, like, I would rather talk things out. Like, that's just me. Like, talk things out and get an understanding. But when it's just one-sided, and you trying to understand, but the other person not trying to understand, and make it hard to get whatever going on together, because they not trying to understand. Cause they be too focused on what they feeling and not thinking about other people's feelings. You know what I'm saying? So that can crash it, bro, when you too tied into your own feelings and not worrying about other people's feelings. It's every time a situation come up, it's just about your feelings only. You know, not sitting there trying to understand why this person is feeling this type of way. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that come with, like, just having an open mind, because when you have an open mind, you realize certain things. You look at stuff different. So if someone come to you and talk to you, you would understand what they saying better, because, like, maybe you may not agree with it, but you understand it, because it's like, I'm going to feel like this, and you going to feel like this. But sometimes when you talk to a person, like, what they say, you may understand or you may not. But just because you don't understand, you don't tear them down for that. You just look at it and be like, okay, well, you know, you feel like this, but I feel like this. Same thing. Go for the other person, you know? So, it get deep, man. It get deep to where a lot of people don't know how to do none of that stuff, bro. And they will leave people in a dark place because they only care about their feelings, you know? And then it's hard to understand when you say you care about somebody but do stuff that kind of don't give you care, you know? So it's like, how do a person know you care about them for real? How a person know you actually love them when you move a certain way, you know? So, I don't know, think that the world we live in, bro, is what it is, you know, and it's so hard to live in a world with a lot of energy, a lot of people that got different feelings, like a lot of people that think different, you know. It's hard, you know. So it's like me, I really just rather be myself, you know. So tired of dealing with people, you know, like I just don't want none of that. I don't want bad energy. I don't want mean people around me. I don't want like confused people around me. I don't want people that are too serious around me. Like, I just can't take it, bro. Like, I'm not a serious person. I like to joke around a lot, you know. I do know when to be serious, but it's like life. We live in a life where we only live once, bro. And it's just no point of being serious all the time for no reason, bro. You know? So I try to just live life like today is my last day, bro. Like let's joke, let's have fun, bro. Like, you know, but I don't know. This shit is what it is, bro. And just so much of what we gotta deal with in this world is crazy, bro. You gotta be strong. You gotta be real strong, man. But I definitely want to talk about, like, what I want in life, you know? Like, what type of family I want, like, how I want my life to look. And my life may don't look like that, you know, but I'm still gonna talk about it, you know? But, be real with y'all. I do say but a lot, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But, see? Not for real, though. I feel like, you know, sometimes it's just easy to just let people go, bro. Even when it's hard to, even when you know that they can be better, when you know you see different, sometimes it's best to just let them go, man. Because at the end of the day, as long as you stay and stay, they're going to hurt you and hurt you. And they're not going to care. And then once you continue to stay, your feelings die down. Once it die down, it's no more. It's just like a plant. If you don't water a plant, it don't never grow. Or you taking care of a plant at one point in time and you stop, you know, eventually it start falling apart, you know. So it get like that, you know. When you don't get water, you eventually start to fall apart inside. And yeah. Alright, y'all, so I had to come back. I didn't want to end it like that, but I decided to name this video Being in a Dark Place. Well, people will put you in a dark place and not care. And I say that because I've been in a dark place 2 times. And the person that kind of put me there, because I ain't going to say they fully put me there because I allowed them to, you know. So it's not really their fault. But the first person, you know, when I was in a dark place after we broke up, they didn't care. They didn't care that I was in a dark place. And also they end up moving on, you know, and that made me hurt even more, you know. So the dark place wasn't nowhere to be, for real, you know. I suffered. I deal with wanting to not be here, you know. But I made it, you know, as y'all can see, I'm talking to y'all, man. But being in a dark place is not funny. It's not funny. It don't feel good. It's not. It's nothing to play with, you know. It's something serious, you know. At the end of the day, I end up eventually getting out that. And I met another girl you know, and I wouldn't say she fully put me in a dark place, because I told myself when it came down to her that I wouldn't allow myself to go down that path again, you know, because that first dark place was something I never been through in my life. Like, that was the first time I ever felt like that, you know, and it wasn't easy to get out of that, you know. But when I met this new girl years later, I thought she was cool. Everything was good. Ladies had one problem. One problem that I feel like could be fixed. But after time and time, she didn't fully understand. She said she did, but she didn't. Why? Because, like I said, when stuff stopped, things started being a problem, you know. So it kind of made it like, you know, not, you know, yeah. So like, I wasn't fully in a dark place, but I was on the edge, you know. I could have walked through it, you know, if I wanted to, but I didn't. You know, I didn't walk through that dark road. Like, so this is the road, right? This is me. So say this is what they call those things? A tunnel. This is a tunnel, right? And you know you gotta drive through that tunnel to get out of that, you know, the tunnel is dark. You gotta drive to get back into light. And when it came down to the first situation, I drove through it. I went through it and I got stuck there. You know what I'm saying? Eventually I got out and was able to go past it, you know, and get back into that light again. But I was stuck there for a little minute, you know, and it was people coming in that tunnel targeting me. It was people that wanted to take me out, all right? I didn't let it. Literally, I could have lost my life in that tunnel. I almost did. I wanted to. I didn't want to make it out. But eventually, something came. Like, literally, God came. He was dragging me out. He was dragging me. He was telling me to get out. And I didn't want to, you know. But eventually, like, I told myself, like, I can't stay here for long, man. My family is looking for me on the outside, bro. My family is out there ready to cheer me on. So, as he pulling me, I eventually started going, you know. I started to go. And then I got to the edge and I stopped. My legs were still in. My top body was out. But to be okay, you need your whole body out. You don't need to be halfway in a dark place and halfway not, you know? Okay, so when it came down to the new girl, this is a tunnel. Mind you, I already got out. But I started to backwards a little bit. So this is the tunnel, and I got like this close. I didn't step not 1 feet into the dark, because I told myself, you've been down that path. You can't go backwards. You have to go forward. So I continued to go. I continued to push myself. Even though when I was going, myself was taking steps back. But I said, no, you can't do that. You have to keep going. And sometimes you feel like you can't make it so far because you always tend to fall back. No, just continue to go. I done got myself in a place where I was the best for, that girl. I was the best for her. Do I think about her here and there? Yes. I think about, how good a person she was. And she had some bad things with her, but I feel like that was things that could have been worked on, But, can't go backwards. You just got to keep going. Like, people learn when they learn. You can't let them drag you in that tunnel with them, bro. You can't be there with them. You can't get stuck there with them. As much as you want to help them out of that tunnel, you can't. That's just like if you and a person driving and y'all go in a tunnel and the car break down. And that person do not want to leave. They want to wait for help. But you telling them it's no point when nobody really come on this road. It's no point to sit there and wait. Right? So, y'all hear noise, something coming. But they still want to wait there. That sound get closer and closer and they still want to wait. So either you're going to die with them or you're going to keep going. They have to make a choice on their own if they want to leave. You can't make choices for anybody. You can't help anybody. As much as you be wanting to, you can't. Because if you help other people, they're going to bring you down with them every time. When they going through it, when they feeling bad, when they not at the right place in their life, they will bring you down every time with them. Can't let that happen. You got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So, she was the last girl I talked to. I didn't talk to her. Look, last time our talking stage was months ago. Probably going on a year now. To be honest. And ever since, bro, I told myself I'm going to keep going. And now, sometimes, I be want to go back, bro. Like, sometimes I be backtracking sometimes, bro. Sometimes I don't have the best day of my life. Where I be want to go back. Like, something be pulling me back. But I still be pushing. It's like heavy weights on me, pulling me the opposite direction. But I still keep going, Can't stay in that dark place forever. And you can't let anything bring you back into that dark place once you done got out of it. You have to go forward. When you driving on the road, you cannot turn around on a one-way road. So you have to keep going. Can't turn around. You can't back up. You can't do none of that. Or what? Someone's going to come. And you know what's going to happen. It's not good. It's not healthy. Dark places is nowhere to be. Continue on your path. Once you got out of it, continue to go. Rock it out. You're going to have stuff that's going to pull you. Try to pull you back in there. But you got to say no, man. You got to say no. Keep going. Keep pushing, man. And that's why I'm where I'm at today. I do have stuff put on me here and there, But I ain't going back down that dark road. Who? That's just scary. I'm not going back down there. I refuse. And if you in that dark place, you stay there. Don't pull on me, try to get me back there. I done been there. I'm trying to get through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reach to the top, you know? So yeah, I'm not going back down now, bro. But you definitely gonna have days where you gonna have stuff pull on you, bro. You just gotta continue to go. You gotta continue to fight it. Just like if you go and you work out on a football field, you're gonna have shit try to knock you down. You're gonna have people trying to knock you down, but you gotta get to the finish line, bro. You can't let them get a hold of you, bro. Like, you know, you gotta be that man. You gotta like stick. You gotta smooth them motherfuckers so good. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to come here to talk to y'all about, just being in a dark place, man. Like, this is serious. This is serious, bro. Like I told y'all, bro, if you ever get in that dark place, get yourself out, bro. Just talk to God, bro. Even if you don't believe in God, bro, talk to God, bro. Try it. You'll realize, nigga, real. He real. Like, he real, you know? Excuse me, my bad. But if you out of it and you have stuff pulling on you here and there, do not ever let whatever pulling on you get the best of you. Then you'll be back in that dark place regretting that shit. So just continue to go. So that's my story. I'm gonna get into like what type of family I want. And it's gonna be beautiful, what I'm about to say. So if y'all wanna listen to that, bro, stay tuned for the next chapter. I don't even know what chapter we on, but just stay tuned for the next chapter. And we're gonna get into it. And I'll catch y'all boys in the next chapter. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I hope y'all enjoy. Anything y'all want me to talk about, please drop it in the comments. And we're gonna talk about it. We out.